Do you know what it takes to stand in the presence of greatness? Not just greatness you admire from afar, but the kind that shapes history, touches lives, and changes the course of the world forever. Today, we're diving into the awe-inspiring stories of individuals who didn't just dream big but transformed those dreams into legacies. They've received the highest civilian honor in the United States, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. But wait, have you ever wondered why some names make the list while others don't? Stick around, the answer might just shock you. These honorees aren't your average achievers. No, these are the people who redefined what's possible, whether through groundbreaking discoveries, monumental acts of courage, or selfless dedication to humanity. Imagine being so impactful that the President of the United States calls your name to join an elite league of historymakers. Feeling a little underaccomplished yet? Don't worry, you're not alone. Take the story of a man who, despite facing unimaginable odds, fought tirelessly to bring justice and equality to millions. His life was like a movie, but the kind that makes you question your own role in this world. Who is he? Oh, we'll get to that soon. And when we do, you might just find yourself Googling how to make a difference in 30 days. Now, let's pause for a second. Quick question. When was the last time you did something bold, like truly bold? You know, the kind of action that might inspire others or even land you on a stage in front of millions. If your answer was, does ordering pineapple on pizza count? Don't worry, we're here for a dose of inspiration, not judgment. Back to the Medal of Freedom. This isn't just about political figures or scientists, although they're well represented. Sometimes, the spotlight falls on artists, athletes, and even ordinary people whose extraordinary choices shifted the tide of history. Speaking of athletes, there's one recipient whose story will make you rethink the word resilience. But let's save that jaw-dropper for a little later. Now, here's a twist. Not every honoree is celebrated universally. Some of these names spark controversy. How does someone go from national hero to public debate with the stroke of a presidential pen? What does it take to balance admiration with critique? The answer reveals more about us as a society than it does about them. Think about that while we unravel the story of one of the most talked about medal recipients in recent history. Are you feeling the tension yet? You should, because understanding these choices can make you question your own values, your own beliefs, and maybe even the kind of legacy you want to leave behind. Have you ever thought about that, your legacy? Or are you too busy watching videos on why cats knock things off tables? Before we continue, let's lighten the mood for a moment. Imagine receiving the Medal of Freedom for most creative excuses for skipping gym day. Hey, it could happen. Innovation comes in all forms, right? But seriously, these recipients didn't just innovate. They persevered, inspired, and changed lives. One final story for you, a story that's not just inspiring but urgent. It's about a recipient whose work is literally saving lives as we speak. This isn't past glory, it's happening right now. And the clock is ticking for all of us to play a part in their mission. Who are they? Stay tuned, because you'll want to be part of what they're building. So, as we wrap this up, here's the real question. What would you do if the world was watching? If your actions could ripple across generations? Maybe you won't win a Medal of Freedom, but could you still make a difference worth remembering? The answer lies in the choices you make starting now. And there you have it, stories that inspire, challenge, and yes, even unsettle. Because sometimes it's the discomfort that pushes us to grow. Who knows? One day your name might just make the list. Until then, keep watching, keep dreaming, and most importantly, keep acting. You never know whose life you might change, or how it might change yours.